Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of this Let's Play we got going on. I don't necessarily have a name for it at the moment. I'll figure out something later. Yeah, our Let's Play world. Today, well, as you've seen earlier already, I did a little bit of some things beforehand. I went ahead, tried enchanting our armor, tried enchanting our tools and the like, as well as I went ahead and connected up another portal to the end because we're going to be heading there today for a few things. Or not just today, this week. So yeah, while enchanting, you may notice I believe I was at 70 levels when we ended off last week and I'm at 27. And I've only have two pieces of armor enchanted, as you may have noticed. And that is because while enchanting, I was just getting really, really unlucky with the enchantments. Like, they were garbage. So I ended up just settling for this on the boots, this on the chest piece. Like, don't get me wrong, these are great enchantments on these two. And I also got this on the axe, which, middle ground, I would say. But yeah, no, we've got nothing on our pants and nothing on our helmet. You might also notice I have a book in my hands at this rate, and this is just going to be for me to actually keep track of what we're doing in a week. So this is kind of the plan. I want to get an elytra because it would be very helpful to me at least. I would also like to get a mending villager for said elytra because, elytras break quickly, and the only way to repair them is through phantom membranes, and I don't feel like going through that song and dance for the time being right now. Then I talked about making some farms last week because now we've got access to the end, and we've always had access to the skeleton farm, but I just didn't have time last week. I might not. I also might not have time this week to do it as well. And then I want to go mining for diamonds because I'd like to completely get ourselves stacked in our tools and armor department. So yeah, that's the plan for this week, and that starts with us having to go to the end, so I will meet you guys over there. By the way, currently our way of actually getting over to the end isn't necessarily great. We gotta go through this weird twisting path, which was actually me trying to figure out where another fortress was originally. And eventually we'll get to that portal, which is currently our way into the end stronghold. So now that we're here, I'll be honest, our end gateway did not necessarily go and spawn in a right or good location because it's right there above a bottomless pit. I just realized I forgot to bring ender pearls with me. I'll be right back. Alright, now with more ender pearls, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to actually build out there and probably build up first a bit, build a platform around it, and then build up to it so I can actually throw the ender pearl without having to worry. So you may be wondering as to why I'm taking this precaution currently, and it's literally just for the fact that if you watch the introduction video to this channel, you would have seen the way I died in one of my hardcore worlds, which after that I've ended up taking every precaution with going through the end gateway because that was complete, like, it was just unfair. I've now left and not given myself a lot of materials for bridging, but we do have ender pearls to get back, so I guess we'll just go and see what happens. Alright, not where I expected. Yep, there we go. Does it have a ship, though? Oh, I don't think it does. Oh, it's also across the chasm. This gives me so much anxiety doing this. Okay, well, this one may not have a a ship for the Elytra, we're still gonna head in here because not only can we get shulker boxes here, but we can also go ahead and get some loot from here as well. Hello, don't mind me. This is not gonna go well in the slightest. So I've gotten to the top of this area, and I don't think there's actually any loot for us to grab. So I'm just gonna head down and we'll leave this tower alone. And now we kind of just need to hope that we find another one of this area because I want to get an Elytra, especially because it'd help us actually get back home. So, oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Now the question is there any good way of getting over there? Because currently it seems to me that we got to bridge the gap, and that's the only option. Now for whatever everyone breaks their ship key doing. Alright. Time to see what this end city has in it. Oh god, not the tower again. Beam me up, Scotty. Alright. Second Ender Pearl. Please be good. Run. Yeah, I see you in here. Don't think I don't. Cool, Bane of Arthropods sword. Not great. Whatever, we only came for the Elytra anyway. There we go, now we finally can get a shulker box. Bang. You know, actually, I'm just gonna take the picture of the coordinates here. We might come back to this one later, but I got what I wanted. So let's head back. Alright, so now that we've done that, we've got our first thing off the list for this week. Which means our next thing to get done is to get a mending villager, which is going to require me to actually have to stay up during the nights and try and get a zombie villager, because I'm going to try to get a zombie villager cured so that we can get a cheaper price, and I'm going to try and get it so that it's a mending villager with a paper trade, so I can go ahead and use all the sugarcane we have, turn it into paper, trade that, and then trade those emeralds for the mending book. Alright, now that we have our villager, I've made a little area for them to stay with us for a bit. I have both of them over there, it's just around the corner, but now, with the lectern I made earlier, we have to give them the job we'll give them librarian job and just hope that they have the correct trade we want. I'm an idiot. There we go. It's 11 emeralds, but honestly, I will take it over redoing this over and over again, so... Piercing 1, alright. Punch 2, piercing 1, alright. Oh, you are now selling... Let's do that, and then we'll do 2 mending books. Loyalty 2. Alright, there we go. So, we got our mending. That's really all I cared about. But I would like to give one more mending book. For no other reason than just to have it, so... What's that? There's that. So next would be the Enderman farm. So I need to get blocks for the Enderman farm. So yeah, I'm gonna go collect those really quick. I'll be back to you guys when I have everything for the Enderman farm. Oh, that works. So now, we have our materials, or the things I'm going to be bringing with us to actually build this. We've got, of course, we got the elytra that we found. I went ahead and mined some netherrack because I'm going to make this clear now. We're not going to have this thing be pretty. It's just going to be functional. I'll make an Enderman farm in the future that's actually looks quite nice, hopefully. But for now, I just want something that can give us levels. That's really all I care about. We also have minecart and rail, which you will see the reason for later, which also goes with the spruce fencing and name tag named bait. Trapdoors, cobblestone slabs, water bucket, usual things. So yeah, now we just gotta go and head to our end portal, which we gotta go through another, and then we will start building our Enderman farm. Alright, now that we're in the end, we're probably going to be building this out in the direction of our little spawn platform, so probably, say there might be a good thing. And now what we're going to do, you also might have noticed I moved everything that we had over to a shulker box, it just seemed easier. We're going to go ahead and make an infinite water source. Infinite water source, and I'm going to grab 4 stacks of netherrack. Because the plan is, we're going to build from here, and then we're going to build up, like so, and we're going to go out 2 stacks of netherrack. Alright, of course, there's a bunch of endermen on those platforms. Let's increase the bridge a little bit more. Alright, there. I ended up having to actually make this bridge 3 stacks long, so this comes out to be 192 blocks in distance because of these little islands that you can see to my left and right. But now what we can do is I can go ahead and take our shulker box and we're gonna make a platform out there. I'm not gonna have enough netherrack for this build, am I? Now, we're gonna build up to our desired distance. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, okay. That's correct height we had to place that at. Now we're gonna do that for the other 3 sides. And done. Well, at least with the tube, which I'm actually surprised that we had enough to make it all the way up here. But we are going to have to go and grab some more. For now, I'm going to create another part. I don't have ender pearls, never mind. Okay, so I guess then I'm going to go collect a bunch more netherrack. Then I'll go ahead and also grab some ender pearls. So hopefully get an endermite, and I will meet you back here shortly. Alright, now with more netherrack and ender pearls, we can actually get some progress done on this again. We need rails, minecart, name tag name bait. Now we get to do the fun thing of trying to get an endermite to spawn. Oh, there we go. There we go. And now all we're going to do is we're going to expand this platform right here out. Oh, wait. I forgot to add the trapdoors. Alright. There is the entire platform built, or the entire platform I'm going to build. Did you guys... Yep, you guys killed the endermite. Alright, cool. So that's that part done. Now the final thing we need to do is cover this entire thing, entire bridge, with water. It's gonna take a while. Okay, we have now gotten water all the way down this bridge, meaning the enemy can't spawn or teleport onto it. I also took the time to make some barrels. This will just be for ender pearl storage. We got a chest here, which I actually was going to put all of our lapis in. Actually, I just realized what I should do, because as you might see, I broke the roof to get this to stay here. We'll actually put the anvil here, and then put the chest here. Makes more sense, in my opinion. Give me a second, I'm going to turn down hostile creatures just a tad bit more. So y'all can hear me. But, yeah. Our enchantment station's now been moved over to here, grindstone, everything. Storage. This is basically if we get an excess of ender pearls, I can literally just... Well, we can just kind of do this. Drop them off. And all of these are one punch away from death. That is the Enderman farm done. Oh, but did you think that we were done for this week? No, far from it actually. We still have... Well, we may have gotten our Enderman farm done. We still have to make a skeleton farm from the skeleton spawner that we found last week. And I have none of the materials for that. Meaning I'm gonna have to go ahead and gather more materials. This week has been a lot of grinding. Alright, so I believe that is everything we need. A lot less than the Enderman farm was, but... So yeah, now with these, we'll go ahead, head down, and make our skeleton farm. Alright, so here is the plan. We need to make a 9x9 area around this spawner, or 9x9 room around the spawner at first, so... Alright, so I have built, or not built, I've actually destroyed a 9x9 area around the spawner. I went down, I think, 4 blocks as well as on one of the sides I made it so that it is 2 more blocks down from the original platform. Bats keep dying over here as well. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to take our water buckets, and we are going to place water along the side as well as down here. This is basically going to be our way of flushing the skeletons down. Because now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making it so there's a path here that takes them down up a bunch of blocks and then down. So they fall down. I believe it's 20, is between 22 and a half and 23 and a half blocks. It's actually means there should be a block here. And this block is 976 235. So now that we built the tunnel going, we built the room and we built the tunnel going down from where we're going to be killing the skeletons. We're going to be making the area where they go up, which is actually going to be quite simple. All we're going to do is we're going to place a soul sand where we want them going up, or where I want them going up is 976 235. We are going to be placing a fence post right here so that they'll just slide up, and we'll place some water here. We'll also be going ahead, yeah, as you see, this will push them up onto here, but we'll also be placing some signs right here, as well as a water column that goes all the way up. Alright, and now that we actually have a bubble column going all the way down from the area, I also had to put a sign up there to make it so that there wasn't water dripping from the, dripping into the hole where they're supposed to fall from. What we now need to do, if I had it in my inventory that is take all this kelp to turn all these into auto source blocks. Alright, this is the moment of truth that this farm actually works, so... I forgot a torch down there. Okay, now the actual test. Yep, there we go. There's the skeletons. Well, you can already see that one's fallen into here. But we need to make sure that all of them fall into here, or at least a decent amount of them. Yep. There we go, cool. And they'll spawn again, and they should fall into here. And the best part about this is they should all be one hit away from death. Now, of course, it's not the prettiest at the moment, and I'm not too worried about that right now. We will be coming around back here to actually make it look a little bit nicer, but right now, functionality is key, and I'm very happy with the fact that this actually works. But alright, now that we've actually gone to build our skeleton farm, we got most of the things done on our list for this week, which I'm actually quite happy with. But sadly, I've kind of run out of time for this week, meaning that the mining for diamonds and also probably doing some enchanting is going to have to wait until next week. Which is fine, because like I said, I wasn't expecting to get everything on the list done this week, but I'm quite glad with where we got. Thank you guys for watching this week, I really appreciate it, and I hope you liked it. I hope though that we can get some more done in the next week. I'm kind of thinking that next week we might do a bit of exploring now that we have an elytra. But that's also going to come at an issue of I don't have a lot of rockets, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, thank you for watching. Take care, have a great day, and I will see you guys hopefully next week. Alright, bye-bye.